Hello, everybody. Adam Colombo here with the Miraz Group home selling team in Phoenix, Arizona, and this is your November market update. We're sitting here today just after the Thanksgiving holiday. As you can see, got my tree up in the background, getting ready for the Christmas holiday season and getting ready, really gearing up for possibly 2020 as well. And so I wanted to give you a couple of tidbits that we've seen in the market here as we went through the month of November, heading into next year. And the first is going to be our seller's market continues, right? So every metric that we have definitely is weighing in favor of the sellers, but it's not all bad for the buyers, right? There's such a thing as a rising tide raises all boats, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So let's take a second. We're going to step back from Phoenix, and I want to just talk real quickly about the greater economy on a national level. We are currently seeing incredible jobs reports. We have historically low unemployment. We had a large increase in jobs added to the private sector over the last quarter. We're seeing stable interest rates. We're seeing low inflation, right? So people that are worried about interest rates increasing, as of right now, we don't have any metrics that signal the Federal Reserve may do that. Okay, so all of that is good in terms of stability, right? It just means everything is really healthy, which is nice when we're trying to kind of predict and make long-term decisions. For now, I mean, we don't see any huge change coming on the macro level as we move into the early part of 2020. Now, if we zero in on the Phoenix market, right, which is kind of its own little microcosm, we live in the fastest growing housing market once again in the country. The S&P Case-Shiller Home Index just came out, and year over year, Phoenix is again number one at a 6% increase over last year at this time. So once again, if you are somebody that's investing in real estate or you're a homeowner, you've seen that increase in the value of your home and in the value of your net worth. Additionally, we've seen the volume or the supply of homes in the valley at historic lows given the demand and the amount of people here, right? So our number of listings that are available are down 19% from last November. So if we compare November 2018 to now, we saw 20% lower amount of homes for sale listed in the month of November. Additionally, the ones that are for sale, we've seen an increase of 19% of those under contract. And so we have not seen the softening from the buyer's demand either. Typically this time of year, you'll see few less buyers out there searching around, people choosing to kind of stay put for the holidays, and we get a little bit of a softening on prices. That didn't happen this fall. In fact, prices have actually increased 8% from this November as compared to last November. And so again, we've got the seller's market, which is driving prices up, but we've still got a really high demand. And why might that be? And it's because the picture is not terrible for buyers either. Are people paying higher prices for the same home than they would have a year or 2 years ago? Absolutely. But median family income in the valley, private sector income, is up approximately 4.5%, while interest rates have stayed pretty low. So what does that mean? That means affordability in the Phoenix market for housing is actually pretty good. The average median family in the valley can afford about 70% of the homes that are on the market. Historically, that's somewhere between 60 and 75. So we're still on the higher end of the scale in terms of the homes that are being put on the market, people being able to afford. So if you are a buyer, you're in a time frame of really low interest rates, and hopefully you've seen some increasing incomes over the last year or two, which means your home affordability is still there. Yes, we all get shocked that, oh, that house was this much that long ago, and now it's this, I'm not paying that. And I'm really asking you to try to take a step back and really analyze financially what your home affordability is, and then shop for a home that might fit those criteria. Okay? So overall, we just wanted to say it's a seller's market. Absolutely, there's no metric that we can use to refute that. But at the same time, there is good news for the buyers out there in terms of affordability. Now, as we look forward to 2020, we use a couple of different indicators. One of them is called the Cromford Market Index, put out by our friends at the Cromford Report down at Arizona State. And they have a predictive measure of the increase in prices. And if you look at it over the last 15 to 20 years, their predictor is incredibly well paralleled with the increase or decrease in prices in the valley. And right now they are predicting prices to increase on homes in 2020 faster than they did in 2019. So if an 8% year over year increase sounds like a lot right now, all indication is that that's going to be even larger in 2020. So with that, I just wanted to present that information to you guys. We try our best to help you stay informed, to help you make well-educated decisions with what is the biggest asset that you could possibly ever own. So if you have any questions about the market in general or just want to talk shop, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Jaime or anybody else in our team, and we'd be happy to take your call. We hope you guys have a great holiday.